right, you may now put your volume at whatever you want to. I started my day at 6 o'clock on the lake in the dark. It was so peaceful. On my paddleboard, I got a paddleboard and I've been trying to go on it every day. I can't stand up yet. I sit down Indian style and cross legged and do my paddling. But last night, my husband and I went out and did like a sunset one. He in his kayak and me on the paddleboard. We saw a white heron or egret. I've never seen one of those on Lake Murray, ever. It was amazing. So today I just caught a bunch of the birds. Fish were rolling up around me, but there was no way I was going to catch those on my camera. I did manage to catch the hummingbird. So maybe a little bit of zen. And now there's jets flying over. There's some military jets practicing somewhere. So if you hear those, sorry. My zen has gone out the window. Um, Maybe some of my mojo has come back and I'm actually outside on our deck. It's a tad more humid than it has been, but it's lovely weather for this time of year for us. So I'm taking advantage of it while I can. And I'm not under the red umbrella, so therefore I don't have too much of a red hue going here. I am working on the Dingle Peninsula, which is southwest Ireland, and we spent 2 nights there, a whole day and a half actually, but 2 nights. And where I put my little finger and where I'm writing is where we are on that peninsula, and that's where we went and saw the dolphin and went out on a boat to see the dolphin. But we saw the coastline along through there, which was amazing. Um, I actually went through my geography books. I have kid geography books and children's dictionaries and went and got through a bunch of little stuff and maps in Irish, East Western Europe type stuff and have gotten a tiny bit more organized. For some reason, well, I know why stress, but my mojo has depleted terribly. And it's like, why does this happen right in the middle or the beginning of a huge project? I don't know. Maybe the stress of the project. So I'm not working on anything in particular. I took off the title that I used yesterday for Tom Crean and made a different one. Um, he was an amazing Arctic explorer. Amazing. Google him. Tom Crean, Crean. And he lived most of his life without any kind of fanfare and in this tiny little pub that he made in this tiny little town on the way to the Dingle Peninsula. Amazing. Till a National Geographic writer found him. Yep, National Geographic strikes again. So I'm going through my pictures and realize I don't have all the pictures I need for the Dingle Peninsula, but I'm going to print them. And I do like my new printer. I am still getting used to it. There's Tom Crean. I knew I had printed out some other ones. Anyhow, anyhow. So my mojo is coming back. And what I think I started to say one time is I'm not going to go and try to complete a certain topic all in one day. I think that pressure was getting to me on top of other stress that's happening behind the scenes and just life stress, just life. And so I thought, well, if I can work on pages and add to it and take away and add to it again, sometimes that happens in real life. I'm listening to Irish music in the background, putting up the pictures that I really wanted to put up here. That's the blue picture is the South Pole Inn, which is what he named his pub. And nobody understood why he named it the South Pole Inn for years and years and years. Like, well, that's because that's where he was. Anyhow, amazing man. These little tiny towns, and you don't think anybody, there's, a population of 400 and amazing people and people that have done amazing things from these little towns. Speaking of amazing people, I don't know her name. There's the dolphin. She's on Instagram and she swims in this bay in the Dingle Peninsula. She's done a ton of swimming. I think she swam around the coast of Ireland. Uh, just amazing stuff. I found her on Instagram just because when I was there, it says this person lives here. Kath Kitson. It's the first time I've ever been able to buy anything of Kath Kitson. And I got some washi tape at a bookshop. And granted, it's not the greatest washi tape, but it's okay. So I decided to make the sea coast along the boat ride that we took to find the Fungi, the dolphin. His name is Fungi because he looks like a mushroom color. He's gray. And the kids named him Fungi a long time ago, so that's what his name is, Fungi, for fungus, because he's a fungus color. He's just a gray dolphin. Amazing story there too. I don't know if I agree with all of it, but um, supposedly in the 80s, this dolphin appeared and he started following fishing boats out. And supposedly it's the same dolphin, and they usually don't live past 20 years. And this guy's like in his early 40s or late 30s, from what they can tell. So amazing. I think I got my mojo back by doing some Zen things and not putting limitations on my journaling as far as do this day on this day. Just kind of pop around and in and out, and hopefully I'm not scaring your lab mates, Kurti, with my bagpipe music too badly. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.